I'm going to be sharing with you in this video why you should stop judging things as low vibration or high vibration, because I found that having this perspective is not conducive to helping you become who you're really meant to be. Let's talk about that in this video. If you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do actually post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, you can hit the link that's in the description box of this video. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you in this video is that low and high vibration is completely relative to your previous vibration. So there's many different levels of vibration, right? Different tools, different things, different types of relationships will get you to different levels at different times in your life, depending on what you need, right? If you're really, really cold, let's say your body's really, really cold and you want warmth, warmth will feel like a lighter vibration to, in contrast to the cold. But if you're, let's say you're sweating, you're super, super hot. Well, in that different moment in time, what will feel lighter to you is maybe to wash your face with some cold water. See, but when you say let's say somebody was to make a general statement, this general statement, let's just say cold showers are high vibration. Maybe at a particular time, at the right moment, relative to 15 other holistic factors in a person's life, maybe a cold shower is extremely low vibration to somebody at a particular moment in time. It all depends. It all depends, right? And so I found that in my journey personally, when I used to attach to this thing is high vibration, there's been times where that mental concept and attachment, actually what it would do is it would lower my vibration. It would lower my state. When there was something else that I thought was low vibration, but really that was the thing that I needed to raise my vibration. So it's completely relative to what we believe to be true. It's completely relative to what we truly sense in this moment is going to help us feel how we want to feel, to shift into that reality that we want. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you is that when you're thinking that you need to be at a high vibration, right? It's see, right now, what I'm feeling and what I'm gravitating towards, that's the low vibration, right? So I shouldn't do that. But then actually you go do something else that you think is high vibration, and then it makes you feel horrible. So the reason that we need to be careful with this type of thinking is because different things are required at different moments, at different times, again, relative to many different factors. So the thing that I found to be very useful is to sometimes remove the mental concepts in your mind of what you think is low vibration. Something might be high vibrational at a later time in your life. But what I've come to realize is that low vibration or high vibration, really, these terms are it's just the ego. It's the ego, right? Because everybody's at different levels. And what is dense or heavy is relative. It's completely relative. So when you're thinking that you need to be in this vibration, you need to be in that vibration, and this is hello, it's all these judgments and concepts are stopping you from just trusting what you actually feel you need in this moment now. So sometimes it's important to drop all these mental concepts of what somebody told you is low vibration and say, how do you really feel? Because people are in their own vibration, they're in their own universe. And if you're just taking on blind faith what somebody told you, is high vibration, but to you that doesn't feel like a high, and they're not, the thing is, nobody is misguiding you. Nobody is misguiding you, but everybody's owning their own universe. And the best thing that any person can do is to feel how they really feel and to own that fully. But you need to have that discernment to be like, actually, that doesn't feel right to me. And not to judge, not to criticize, but to be like, whatever this person told me perhaps isn't what I need at this time. So the more that you learn to trust what you really feel, and you start to ground into your deeper power, who you really are, what you may begin to find is that all these concepts of right and wrong and like low vibration, high vibration, it's all completely relative. So the final thing that I want to share with you in this video is to follow what actually truly brings you peace, what truly resonates for you in this moment now. What truly resonates, because when you follow what truly resonates for you now and what truly feels good now, and you stop believing in all these different ideas of like what is good and bad, you end up actually raising your vibration. You end up actually getting to a high vibration. And maybe that thing that somebody told you 5 years ago, it's like, oh wow, they were right, but they weren't right in that moment. They were wrong in that reality, but then they're right in another reality, because time isn't linear. We live in a multi-dimensional reality, and there's different rules and different laws that apply in different universes at different times for different situations, depending on the identity that you're embodying in that moment. And that is the truth of the situation here. So perhaps in one reality, what somebody told you was simply wrong. You can own that fully. No, that person is wrong. I'm correct in this reality right now. And you won't even see, you'll close off that reality in that moment. You'll say, they're wrong. They're wrong. And you won't judge them. You'll say, thank you, but no thanks, I'm okay. Or you won't even say anything. They're just simply wrong, I'm correct. But then maybe 2 years later, when you're at a different frequency, they're right. So who is right and who's wrong? Who's correct and who's incorrect? Ultimately speaking, we're all correct. And you're correct in each reality that you need to be correct in that moment. And when you let yourself be correct in each moment, you'll find true alignment. And alignment is understanding that it's not about good or bad. It's not about who's right, who's wrong, who's incorrect, who's correct. It's about what do you need in this moment now? What is going to raise your vibration now in this moment? And it's not about being illogical. It's about being logical, but not so logical that you're lost in a program. And in fact, true logic comes from that deeper intelligence within you, where oftentimes when you're too logical, you become irrational and it's not logical at all. Many people that are in reality because they read somewhere online that this is the real reality, actually they're stuck in concepts and delusion. When in reality, what they really need is to stop being in reality and trust what they really need, and then their vibration will raise. So does that make sense? Leave a comment down below if this makes sense, because there's been so many times in my life where I dropped all the concepts of what is right and wrong, and I followed what is kind of calling me, and then my vibration got raised. And that's coming from a place of perhaps being attached to a concept and idea that kept me stuck at a low vibration for multiple years even. Well, who knows? Maybe even people can get stuck in these realities for multiple lifetimes. But maybe you're at a point in your journey where you're learning faster and you don't get stuck for lifetimes. But imagine because somebody judged something as low vibration, they keep repeating the same lessons for maybe even perhaps multiple lifetimes. And you could say it's unfortunate from one perspective, but ultimately in the bigger picture, it's, people gotta learn what they gotta learn. But anyways, hope this video was valuable for you. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.